Jeff, are you done and cleared?
Yes, ma'am. I'm done with Mr. Allen. We just need to set it for bench trial.
All right, just come. We can handle all your cases.
I'm just gonna come in the courtroom, huh?
They can never hear me.
I'm coming in the courtroom in a second here.
Okay.
Come on in there.
Do you need the name?
Us. Yeah, you're right off and get by the time I get up.
I'll finish it all in here, then.
Yep, that's good.
Oh, and I have, it's the last one I have. I'm not sure what Mr. Graziano had, but there's nobody on our list anymore.
You're a good man, Jeff.
Yes, thank you very much for coming in.
And to call my boss.
Well, on the next ones, I'm letting them know that we need more than one on each room. And because I think the problem is before we didn't always have Zooms, and now it's my Zoom docket as well. And it's the violations, which usually the violations are good enough, but with the Zoom is what's causing.
But I had to call Miss McGriffin.
Yep, yep,
I don't know why.
exactly, and, but I thank you.
And she said,
Yeah, I'll send a note that on these days we can be two. I heard. I was wondering if you were one of them people standing there in line, like the doors are open. I remember how Marvin just wasn't that the Marvin.
well, like you have you filmed for me.
Jackson. Yeah, yeah, whenever we walked through last year, it was all under construction.
I'm not sure if it's open now or open in June. You still have passes left?
No, I used to remember. It'd be nice. We do enjoy it.
It is nice.
It is.
Always still better when you so.
Yeah.
Man, or me.
She's right here talking to Judge Oakland, should be coming up. As usual, Jeff, he don't find one until he's got it. No, he don't. We ain't messing with no ripple.
Speed kills. Real kills.
I love it. Did you just hear that? Speed kills, ripple cripple. That's, you know what?
Oh.
That's my new one. I like it.
And you won't forget it, right?
Ever. And the honesty of the man is unbelievable. He says, hey, don't find land till it's time. Speed kills. Ripple cripples. I love it.
Before we even step inside that courtroom, we're already getting a masterclass in courthouse culture. Speed kills, ripple ripples. That's not just a throwaway line. That's a courtroom veteran's shorthand for one mistake snowballs into many. These are the unwritten rules lawyers live by, and right now we're getting them raw and unfiltered. Pay attention, because this is the energy that shapes everything you're about to see.
Yes. Did you want to do anything?
Oh, I already told him.
Oh, okay.
Speed kills and ripple your contact. Not bad. Both.
The one from Thursday, Signorelli, the one who said that the office told him that he was mad. No, I'm gonna dismiss that, because the officer did tell. So the officer and I had a little conversation about my job versus.
Oh, geez. Thank you, ma'am.
People versus Webb. Ms. Webb? You got Webb?
You're on board, Rick. Jeffrey Bowditch, appearing on behalf of the with Swift. Oh, man, could you tell the judge your name for the record, please?
Police Square.
Thank you.
Your Honor, today's the date and time, set for hearing in this matter. Met with the prosecution. I met with Ms. Webb. We did an executed plea agreement. Ms. Webb would be pleading guilty in violation of parental responsibility. There are two children, Paxton and Prentice, Prentice 14, Paxton 12. Both children, Your Honor, has been a transportation problem. But both children, when attending, are good students, especially Prentice. He loves school, he's an excellent student.
Good.
But I believe the family's experience in transportation issues. I have explained to her that the court has resources. The court may be.
Okay, let's pause here because violation of parental responsibility is one of those charges that sounds harsh until you understand what it actually means. This is a civil, not criminal proceeding. The state is saying, your child missed too many school days, and as the legal guardian, that falls on you. Now here's the thing, the defense attorney is already doing exactly the right thing, framing this as a logistical problem, not a parenting failure. Transportation issues, good grades when present, that framing matters enormously. Does the judge buy it?
Well, I don't have resources, but the school might. Have you talked to the schools about your transportation issues? Okay. Okay.
I believe gas cards are going to the wrong parent.
Okay. And you're living in Wayne now? What about Wayne schools? Then you can get the bus route. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. So did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Bowditch? You understand all those? You understand the possible penalty for the charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? All right. So the ticket says Prentice. So how many days did Prentice miss?
Over 20.
Agreed? Okay, I'll accept your guilty plea. So Mr. Bowditch probably explained how this works. For the next 12 months, you stay out of trouble, you don't commit any crimes, and no more attendance issues. If that happens, then at the end of 12 months, we dismiss this. It does not stay on your record as a conviction. You understand that? Do you have any questions about how that works? Okay, good luck to you. Is it Goldhart?
And just like that, deal accepted. But notice what just happened here. This is a deferred sentence, sometimes called a delayed sentence or diversion agreement. The parent pleads guilty, but the conviction never actually lands on the record if they meet the conditions. No crime for 12 months, no attendance problems. That's it. From a legal standpoint, this is genuinely a second chance built into the system, not a loophole, but an intentional tool to avoid saddling families with criminal records over school attendance. The judge just gave this family a clean slate contingent on showing up.
Not during on behalf of Goldhart. Your Honor, today's the date I'm set for hearing. Violation of parental responsibility. A man, could you give the judge your name?
Thank you.
Your Honor, I've met the prosecutor. I've met with Ms. Goldhart. You have an executed plea agreement. It was Shauna. Shauna might need some of the court's assistance, Your Honor. The problem is not really transportation or anything. It's just that Shauna has experienced things in the past and she's having a difficult time getting over. I believe she's 17, and she's a junior. Maybe absent some credits, but should be a junior. But I believe she's generally interested in education, but I think it may come to a point where maybe some of the court's resources could come into play.
Okay. Mom, did you discuss rights and options with Mr. Bowditch? You understand those rights and the options they give you? You understand the possible penalty for today's charge? Understanding all of this, are you pleading guilty to the charge? Are you doing so freely and voluntarily? All right. How many days did Shauna miss?
Over 20.
Okay, I'll accept your plea. I'll accept your plea. All right. Are you a junior credit-wise or are you a sophomore? Okay. Do you know what you want to do post-high school?
Psychology, criminal psychology.
Okay. What's your cumulative GPA? In my experience, that means it's not as high as it should be. What kind of GPA do you think you're capable? If you were in school every day and, given 100%, what kind of grades are you capable of?
We're gonna try to over
myself, but I would try to aim for A's, but I would be some C's.
She's capable of A work, right? Yeah. All right. So
This right here, this is the moment this case transforms into something far more human than a legal proceeding. Shauna is 17. She's missed over 20 days. She wants to study psychology. Her GPA is low, but she just told this judge she's capable of a level work, and the judge, he heard it. He believed it. You don't see this in many courtrooms, a judge actively interrogating a teenager's potential rather than just her record. This is what rehabilitation over punishment looks like in real time. But here's the real question. Will Shauna's story end differently than the one before it?
all right, so you understand the way this works. I'm going to delay sentence for 12 months. You don't commit any crimes for 12 months. We don't have any more problems with attendance, and then this gets dismissed. It's not on your record as a conviction. You understand that? Okay. So from what Mr. Bowditch is telling me, it sounds like you need some help, maybe some counseling help to kind of just deal with stuff. Have you been to counseling? Where at?
Park school, she had counseling. I've taken,
Just through the counseling through the schools?
she's been put on medication.
Okay.
She has seen a psychiatrist.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Why not? Was that just like the personality mix wasn't good between her and the doctor or what?
she
No, that's, yeah, you
blame on me.
got to be comfortable. Yeah.
And,
All right. So Shauna, you never had like regular, like 2 times a month, sit down with a therapist and talk about issues. You've never had that. All right. Are you interested in that? All right. You're interested in that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any insurance? Okay. So here's what I'm going to suggest. It has nothing to do with your file. Well, maybe, because maybe if she gets some counseling, maybe it makes your job easier to get her in school every day, right? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. It's not your job anymore. It's her education, right?
my other two have perfect attendance.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. So here's what I'm going to suggest. I'm going to suggest you stop before you get out of the building, go down and talk to Mr. Gillespie, and let him know that you're looking for some counseling, leads to chase down to see if you can find something that kind of fits what you're looking for and your insurance. Okay. All right.
there's tutoring options, like you just one.
Through the school, but not through me. I don't have tutors, but the schools have tutoring. Have you asked for tutoring help at the school? That was a yes or no question. Have you asked for one-on-one tutoring at the school? Do that. Who's your counselor at the school? Kid, you should know your counselor's name and their office schedule. So here, you're going to go down and talk to Mr. Gillespie, right? You're going to go to school. Can you get her there today? All right, but you'll be at school tomorrow, right? Okay, so your job tomorrow, other than classwork, your job is to go see your counselor, tell your counselor, I want some one-on-one tutoring, whatever the school has available to me, and ask your counselor where you can find a therapist that you could meet with. All right, your counselor will have some recommendations too. So you get your recommendations, mom gets some recommendations from my probation department, and then you ladies figure out where you want to do or what you want to do. Okay? Good luck. You're welcome. Is it a wallaby? Come on up, sir. Mr. Bowditch. A wallaby is yours?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, for the record, Jeff Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Mr. Hollow Lobby. Your Honor, to me, it's date so here on violation of parental responsibility for a 16-year-old young man named Mike, who is Mr. Holow's son. There was a point in time where he did have some difficulties with the young man. The police intervened. I don't think there were any charges or anything, but the police had a claim that she's.
Right.
And since then, she's missed no sleep.
Good, good.
That's been correct.
Okay, good. All right, sir, did you discuss your rights? Did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Bowditch? You understand those rights and the options they present? Do you understand the possible penalty for today's charge? Understanding all of this, are you pleading guilty to the charge?
Yes.
Are you doing so freely and voluntarily? How many days did Michael miss?
So.
Not 20, but 18.
That's plenty for the, yeah, that's plenty to accept the plea. All right, so I'll accept the plea. So for the next 12 months, you stay out of trouble. You don't commit any crimes. No more problems with Michael's attendance. And at the end of 12 months, we dismiss this. It does not stay on your record as a conviction. Understood? Any questions? You're all set. Mr. Allen.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Bowditch, your appearance for Mr. Allen.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeff Cox, appearing on behalf of the Mr. Al. Mr. Al, I'm in the courtroom, I'm not on Zoom, but I'm in the courtroom. I can see you, I can hear you. Would you tell the judge your name for the record, please?
Clarence Allen.
Thank you, sir. Your Honor, today's date time set for pre-trial in this matter. We are requesting a bench trial.
All right, Mr. Allen, you understand that you do have a constitutional right to a jury trial on this file?
Yes.
And you want to waive the jury and schedule this for a bench trial?
Yes.
Heather, we got a date? You know that bench trial is going to be live, Mr. Allen. You understand that, don't you?
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay.
We can either do it May.
Could it be for a later date since I don't live in Michigan?
I'll give you a couple options. May 11th or June 12th?
May 11th.
That'll be 11 a.m. Would you waive formal reading?
Say it, Your Honor, yes.
I'll enter a not guilty plea. All right, Mr. Allen, I'm going to put you on a personal bond. First condition is pretty obvious, stay out of trouble. Second condition is pretty obvious, show up for your court date. Can you do that?
Yes.
All right. I'll put you on a personal bond. Raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $500 if you mess up on bond?
Yes.
Do you have any questions for Mr. Bowditch or myself before we end the meeting?
Nope.
Enjoy your day.
What time is it?
11 a.m.
Before we let this moment slide by, Clarence Allen just waived his constitutional right to a jury trial. That is a significant decision. In a jury trial, a panel of everyday citizens decides your fate. In a bench trial, it's just the judge. So why would anyone choose a bench trial? Sometimes it's strategical, legally complex case where you want a trained legal mind, not a jury that might be swayed by emotion. Sometimes it's practical, it's faster, cheaper, and less unpredictable. The judge even emphasizes it's going to be live, meaning in person, not remote, and Mr. Allen just accepted that reality. For better or worse, he's putting his fate in one person's hands.
Have a good day, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Allen. Like, Peter.
Here's your notice to them. So you might as well let them know that you need to be here that day and we must skip that.
What's that?
Oh, you're here that day, it's scheduled already. Oh.
I think we're gonna have a conclusion. But there's nobody else on my list, John.
I'm just confirming with the guys. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Joe. Are we done?
We probably have 1, 2, 3, 4, about 7, 8 out here still waiting.
So they're just.
Record.
Okay, thanks. Heather says you're done. Right, Heather?
As long as it's not document and your list, the rest of them are probably just simple fractions.
All right. So I can go. I'll be back by 1 o'clock or so. Okay. I'm gonna go get my coat. All right. Thanks.
Yeah.
Get you off and.
Oh, I'm picking, thank you.
good.
Yeah, I got that.
It's your fault, you're the prosecutor everywhere.
I know. But yeah, you still go to other people.
And with that, I'm going to go get my Coke. The session wraps. No dramatic gavel, no sweeping music. just a judge heading out for a soda break while 8 more people wait in the hallway. And that's the thing most people don't realize about the court system, the life-changing decisions we just witnessed. They're sandwiched between small talk about construction projects and lunch breaks. This judge just shaped the futures of multiple families today, a teenager chasing a psychology degree, a father who needed a warning, a man waiving his jury rights, all in one morning. The courthouse doesn't pause to reflect. It just moves on. Should it?